Hold him and get him in the back. Seal all 5 doors. Mrs. Feng took 10 taels of silver. She wants to abandon her 3 younger siblings and run. Captain Su just crossed the lake in the back. That's not right. I was just in the kitchen. I entered Mrs. Su's body. She was about to pay the silver. 10 old taels can't cover it for now. After you took the silver, were you going to sneak away and leave the family? Yes or no? Since you're here, you can't just toss them aside. I admit to the silver. If you admit it, then back off. Don't waste our time collecting the collateral. I'll accept the debt. Mo, put it down. The creditor comes to collect the collateral. Still have to take orders from you? Do you want 10 taels? Or that useless inkstone? Use the inkstone for the debt. The IOU clearly states it. Mo, get on the cart. I can't pay a cent today. The inkstone stays in the yard. I'll bring back the 10 taels to the workshop. If you can't deliver the goods, the craftsman will just keep the collateral. Whether I can or not is something for 3 days from now. Today, let me keep whatever can make money. You're in quite a rush to settle this. He's got money. He put the silver in his bundle. We all saw it. Is he going to kick us out again? The kids saw it too. Bundle silver, getaway plan, all set. Jinaru, you got anything to say? I put away the bundle. Xin Yang, open it up in front of everyone. The kids saw someone leaving. That's enough for the next round. Checking the bundle is not their dirty work. Count the clothes, comb, silver, 1 by 1. There are 10 taels in the bundle. Mo and Wu, you can take everything. I won't stop you. If not, open the rope and put down the bread. Give me 3 days as per the IOU. What do you have as collateral? I won't run. You said so yourself. Which word of yours counts? Don't trust words. Trust what's in front of you. Xin Yang, check it. 2 old clothes. A wooden comb. Half a hard biscuit. No silver. Where is the money? Where did you hide it this time? Bring the money jar here. Still putting on an act? There's 10 taels in the jar. Today, you can take the house and inkstone. I'll leave. What if it's not in the jar? Then follow the IOU and wait 3 days. Miss by an hour, and you can take the house. You really know how to use an IOU to press people. You wrote 3 days because you want the money back. Not because you want to take the valuable inkstone right now. Everyone sees you dragging it off. The 10 taels are gone, but 3 coins are left. You want to pay 10 taels with 3 coins. Not paying today. Then why should we wait? Because the IOU says 3 days. Because the inkstone is still here. And because I'm not leaving. Get inside. You want to lock us in again? I'll carry my own debt. You all standing in the yard won't cover a penny for me. You'd protect us? Remember, adults' debts are not for kids to bear. Tie the log. If it's not paid in 3 days, then by the rules, take what you need for the debt. Don't break that biscuit. If you want to take it, I'm saying don't break it. Not give it to me. You can keep it. But no one is eating it tonight. What else is at home? Brother Kong has half a sack of beans. Those beans are damp. Don't mess with them. Mess it up, the beans go bad. Better let your brother gnaw on the hard biscuit. The beans are bad. The hard biscuit can fill you up for a meal. I gave it to him. I saw it. He woke up from hunger twice last night. I was afraid you'd see and snatch it. So you gave him your share. Nothing wrong with that. Stop acting all nice. I'm not saying he's sensible. He's right to watch out for his brother. The problem is we only have half a biscuit left, and the kids have to hide it. Whether it's enough depends on Dongsheng. Smell these three and tell me which is off. He's too young to check the grain for you. He doesn't have to, just say which one smells bad. I'll decide if it goes in the pot. Will I get scolded for guessing wrong? If you're wrong, try again. If you're right, another scoop for you tonight. 2 scoops, but only if you answer right. This one's like damp sack for too long. Don't use this one. Wash the rest 3 times and they'll be fine. Really throwing them away? Black beans stay black even after cooking. Save this and you pay with your stomach tomorrow. So we drink soy milk tonight. Not just soy milk. This bag of beans isn't enough for you to play with. Cook whatever's in the pot. If you don't believe me, trust my hands. Or trust your own eyes. Step back and see. If you see it, you have to eat it. No need to bring the whole pot out. Just want you all to see we're still having hot food, right? I'm not forcing you to trust me tonight. So what if we don't? Will you break the bowl again? No. How can you promise? Not just by words. You'll see for yourselves. Tonight I'll clean the pot. Still the same old pot. I said no one touches the biscuit. It'll still be by the pillow tomorrow morning. Watch me for 3 days first. Then decide if you trust me. Clerk comes again tomorrow. What's he gonna ask us? You don't have to say a word. Debt and houses are adults' business. Someone's in the yard. Take Yujin and Dongsheng to Aunt Yuan's door. If she's not there, just close the door. Wait for me to come back. What if you're not here? Nobody opens the door. They're breaking down the door. Tell the neighbors to stay out of it. Not telling you to be scared. Just to protect the 2 kids first. Don't touch that wooden pestle. That's my brother's inkstone. I'll need it. That man once sold his raincoat. This piece isn't for sale. It's not up to you. We'll do it your way. I'm just borrowing it for the night. At sunrise, the pestle goes back where it was. If a single chip is missing, you ask me, how can you pay for it? I can't, so tonight I'll only use it to grind this one bowl. Wash it after using. Put it back in the woodshed. You say keep it and that's it. No way. You keep an eye on it. I can watch it. Watch closely and grind enough for that bowl. The pestle goes back in the woodshed. Sister-in-law, how many bowls you want to set out? 4. You're eating 2. I won't eat first. You're making us leave. Stay away from me. I'm not going in. Your coat's hem is stuck. I can't pull it back. That's salt. Brine. Put it in the soy milk. Just a little. What if you mess it up? Then the whole pot's wasted. So no crowding the stove. You never used to put this in soy milk. I didn't know how before. Now I do. Why should I trust you? If you don't, just watch. The pot is right here. The beans are in this bag. If it goes bad, it's on me. It's cracked. If it's not cracked, then it's safe to eat. How could soy milk turn out like this? Why do they call it tofu pudding then? They refuse to eat. You're deciding for them. You made this pot. If you want it, I'll eat first. You're afraid I put something in the pot. I'm afraid today you give me a bowl. And tomorrow you reuse the same one. You want them to obey, right? Then remember my words clearly. You don't have to promise anything for this bowl. Once you finish eating, that's it. You're their older brother. Not here to make your younger siblings be testers. I'm not asking you to try either. No one needs to test. I made it, so I'll drink first. It's just hot, not damaged. Make a fresh pot. You just want us to forget the past. If you can't, just remember it, so no one can trick you again. Then why are you making this? Because you're hungry today. What happened before is a different matter. If you eat this bowl, I'll take it as forgiveness. If not, it's just dinner. Whether you forgive me or not, decide when you feel it's right. I won't let Yu Zheng wash your bowl, nor let Dongsheng start the fire for you. Is that okay? I'm just saying it for you. I get it now. Yu Zheng can wash his own bowl. Dongsheng can take care of his own pancakes. My bowl, stove ashes, and the stone mill, plus the 10 taels of silver outside, all belong to the kids. What can you do? Eat when it's time to eat. Sleep when it's time to sleep. Someone will visit tomorrow. You take the kids away first. I'll handle what's left. If you can't argue for me, there's no need for you to cover for me. Fill Dongsheng's bowl up first. Yours too. No one needs to give way. Whatever's left in the bowls is mine to deal with. Big sister doesn't seem like a bad person today. Like an evil spirit turning moldy beans into food. The evil spirit eats faster than you. If you go too fast and get burned, that's your own fault. Can I save my pancake for tomorrow? Will there be any left tomorrow? Eat up your bowl tonight. When you wake up, look for the pot first. Don't reach for your pillow right away. This pot can be sold for money. Sold, and enough for 10 carts. If one pot isn't enough, grind another. Working 10 times isn't a waste. Just now I went to the well for water. I heard Uncle's men cleaning carts. He already knows the stone ink wasn't taken by Jiang Yu. He'll come for the ink himself tomorrow. Hold it steady. This ink slab is cracked. The Su family can't pay for it. If you're afraid I can't pay, then don't touch it. I'm not here to collect what's yours. The stone ink's in my courtyard. The beans are in my pot. Last night, I milled food for 3 kids. If Uncle says it's not mine, he should show some convincing words. 3 years ago, Ji Changhe borrowed 2 taels of silver from the clan. He used the stone ink as collateral. The debt isn't paid yet. The clan collecting the ink is fair. Who left the fingerprint? Su family. Did he sign for the loan or to sell the ink to the clan? It was collateral for the loan. Same meaning. Read the interest out loud. How much did 2 taels grow after 3 years? Is it really worth it? You brought a card in today. Country folks live by simple rules. Can't always calculate everything by an abacus. Then all the more reason to speak plainly. The elbow mark is right there. The Ji family owes 10 taels to the Jiang Wang, and still owes 2 taels to the clan. Even keeping the millstone won't help. If you feel embarrassed, I'll have it moved after dark. Won't make you look bad in front of the kids. Sounds like you're shielding me, but really, you don't trust us to move everything by day. Maybe you're just stubborn and won't pay up. I haven't talked my way out either. Go eat your bean pancakes. Don't come out no matter who shouts. Where's the stone ink going? If it can't go, you'll be at Aunt C's place. I'll bring the tofu pudding at noon. I'll save the bowl for you. It was left by Changhe. Probably found it last night while sorting old clothes for the kids. You 3 go inside. No need to guard the gate here. What's being moved is Cheng's grave. So the adults should step up and keep watch. Younger siblings. Trying to block with just an old paper. Clan matters. Can you stop it or not? Wait for Sinning to see. Before he's done, no one touches the ink. What if I do anyway? Then I'll bring the beans to the ancestral hall to mill. If Uncle really wants to move it, what will you rely on to keep it? Give me time for a bucket of beans. If I mill it, sell it. It's not just a useless stone. It's G family's 3-day capital to pay debt. If it can't sell, you take it, I won't stop you. If it sells, then what? 3-day deadline. Go buy the IOU from the accounts room. Money earned today, put right on the wooden board for all to see. If Uncle still wants to move the mill, then please be clear. Are you here to collect G family's debt, or just cut off G family's future? You think a tub of beans is enough to hold the clan down? You can't hold me down. As long as he doesn't get dragged off by the ox cart today. The debt in 3 days. I'll settle up in 3 days. That old IOU from Uncle. Let's settle it today in front of everyone. You sure made things clear. Debts should be sorted out properly. Don't blame everything on me. How much can a pot of soy milk sell for? Sue made that white stuff. I smelled it from the other side of the wall last night, so fragrant. Smell alone can't be worth 2 silver. Let him make it first. Xingyang, you're helping him mess around too. The mill hasn't been moved yet. Whoever ruins my lunch, I'll get mad at them. Let him be the clan uncle. It's just a pot of beans. Let the whole village see how Sue turns old debts into silver. Yuan Xingyang is furious. I'm just making silver. Count your own lines. The salt stove, second jar by the hearth. You relied on these things last night and changed soy milk into tofu pudding. It depends on these and the heat. Talking like it's just about lighting a fire. No need for firewood. I'll chop the fire, you watch. Wait till the sales come in. Then your wages will be counted. Sell first, then put out the baskets. Try a bite, it's free. This stuff is edible. Why can't you eat it? Salted eggs, just add less salt. It's barely edible. Give me a bowl of salty ones. The old man at home has bad teeth. This is perfect for him. I won't eat the first bowl of garlic sausage for nothing. Pack another bowl to take home. How much per bowl? Salty is 1 coin if you bring your own bowl. Fill the bowl. 1 coin keeps you full for a meal. Try first, then decide. If you can't eat it, I'll refund you. My mom's teeth are loose. Get her 2 bowls. Fill both bowls up. Don't take them home yet. You'll claim my scoops are shallow again. Your mouth is tougher than tofu pudding. Only when coins hit the board is your mouth soft. I want a bowl too. Any sweet ones? No sugar, just salty. Salty works for me. I'll get my bowl too. Selling a few bowls of hot food doesn't pay off debts. I never said 1 pot covers 10 silver. I said this mill earns money. If you want to take it, he has to take my debt-paying journey for 3 days too. You still owe the clan 2 silver for the debt road. That I owe you. Xingyang already looked it over. Uncle, here's the thing. This IOU says 3 years ago, August 6th. Changhe borrowed 2 silver, with the mill as collateral. Exactly this receipt. It's August 7th. Ji Changhe paid back the 2 silver and gave 30 coins in interest. Your stamp is on top. Paid off in just a day. Where'd those 3 years of interest come from? Clan uncle, do you admit this receipt? The IOU counts 3 years interest. The receipt says settled the next day. If you claim the receipt is fake, then admit your stamp is fake in front of the whole village. Just because money was received doesn't mean it's that payment. So which payment was it then? Borrowed 2 silver, mortgaged 10 ink stones. Same fingerprint, same day. Give me another explanation. That ink was paid off long ago. If paid off, what's there to talk about today? You're good at calculating. Not too much math. Just checking if this paper is good enough to move my family's ink. Since the debt's paid about the ink, it isn't a thing anymore. So what is it? After Ji Changhe died, the Ji family's inheritance, no grown men left at home, so the clan kept it in your yard temporarily. Now you're using it to do business, breaking the ancestors' rules. Last night, the clan property could serve as an example for 3 kids. Today, it can't even feed them. Stone ink doesn't have to move. But the ancestral land must be taken back. I've been here for 3 years. Move yours back a bit for me. You've had it for 3 years. The street entrance is yours. I'm not arguing with you. Your pot is set next to mine. Guests can't get through. It's your board blocking the way. I'm borrowing this piece of wall. Not blocking your pot. Not touching your water. You still want to bet. Then go get the city manager to measure. You're a widow and know how to pick a spot. I picked a spot that's good for selling food. If you're afraid people won't want your food after tasting mine, that's your pot's problem. The wall is empty. No family name carved underfoot. Block me again, I'll use it as firewood. Sweet costs 2 coins for sugar. Better fate than mine. How much is your life worth? Worth it or not? Pay for the beans first if you want to buy. If you're having sweet, don't wipe your mouth. Sugar already went in the pot. Salty fills you up. Sweet satisfies cravings. Every bite is good. Even tofu pudding comes in 2 styles. Don't waste half a bag of beans. If you value the beans, stop worrying for me. Your tofu pudding turned sour. Nonsense, I just made it this morning. Nothing went bad. Sour and bitter. Still charging me 2 coins. There's half a pot of salty left. If you think it's not worth it, put down your 1-coin bowl. No need to leave me the money. Fill another sweet bowl for my granddaughter. Sweet costs 3 coins. Didn't you say you could try the salty? You already tried the sweet. Gotta pay for the sugar. Sugar's luck is better than Sinyang's. Pricier for good reason. Jacking up the price by using my fate. Labor costs counted separately. Sold 10 bowls. You get an extra coin first. Now, that's human talk. Fill it up. I'll go spoil my granddaughter. Tell her this white bowl is a treat. 1 sweet bowl. 2 sweet bowls. Brought my own bowl and some radish. Add a bit more. Can add half a coin. You widows sure can calculate. If I don't count, I'll be sleeping on the street in 3 days. If you can afford it, buy. If you can't, let the next in line get it. Not owed anyone's gossip. First day, bought 2 bags of beans. Still a river away from 10 silver. Soak 2 more tubs tomorrow. Salty for early market crowd. Sweet for afternoon. What about the kids? Yujin and Dongsheng are having lunch in your yard. I'll go work on my raft. Just watch them. Don't follow. You're good at bossing me. Daily wage, plus 2 bowls of sweet. Sweet reserved for the kids. I'll watch for you. Count all 3 as a full day. Okay, finish selling today. Pick your pay from the wooden box first. Don't wait till sales end to talk about it. Watching kids is to ease your workload. I'm not carrying your family mess for free. I'll remember that one. From now on, if you help in my yard, talk pay first, then favor. Sugar belongs to me, tofu pudding too. Don't make me watch your kids for nothing. The accountant thinks you'll jump the wall to redeem tonight. Not missing 10 silver, Lady Sue even brings out a tray of stale bread. Take the IOU over. The principal is cleared. The interest isn't paid off yet. There's still interest within 3 days. Shen's old debts. Just this time's advance payment. The grain borrowed before. Even the salt and goods collected are counted with interest. Why didn't Zhao the bookkeeper show this 3 days ago? He only cares about Yuan's case. So, who are you here for today? Who's holding the old IOU papers? Only that person can collect. Good point. Then go call the boss. Don't use someone else's seal. Don't put the rope around my neck for someone else. The amount written is over 10 taels. Your G family's life is like this, because of all this debt. From now on, pay monthly as listed. Miss a penny, and you have to add it online. Who gave you this list? The one handling it wrote it. Read it yourself, and you'll get it. He brings up old debts in the daytime, and piles on new interest at night. You all still work hard for him. I only recognize the paper, not your scolding. Take what you recognize. Keep the paper. Principal paid today. I don't acknowledge this interest bill. You don't. 3 days ago, the bookkeeper said 10 taels and it was settled. Today you bring me a new paper I've never seen. Trying to tie me back in and ask for money. Get the one who stamped it to ask me himself. I've met lots of stubborn women like you, Lady Sue. Once the inherited fields are gone, you won't even have a yard to talk tough in. Where did you put Yuanshin's IOUs? This isn't a loan note. This isn't about interest. This is giving away your family's land. Whose hand will the land fall into in 3 months? It's not written on the paper. Not writing it means someone's waiting for you to default. First trap people with a 10-tael advance. Then pile on old interest. And in the end, take the farmland. Jishulin's hand is longer than the canal. No more 10-tael debt. I'll remember the issue about the inherited land. 3 months isn't up yet. Right now, just keep this family going. There's only 7 coins left in the box. How are you paying me daily? Can't stop the tofu stand. Can't let the mill sit idle either. Come work with me. I'll pay you the same day. I'm asking for money, not your spirit. I watched you for 3 days. And the kid used your kitchen for 3 days. Personal favor is one thing, wages are another. 10 coins a day. Lunch is on me. We'll pay the rest up after today's sales. What if it doesn't sell out? You take 7 coins and go. I'll finish whatever's left. Planning to feed this batch to chickens? There are no chickens now. Don't let this eat up your money first. Press them into cakes with salt, chopped scallion, and flour. Grill them right by the stove and sell. Flour needs money too. Aunt Liu next door has half a bag of old flour. She needs tofu pudding. Take 2 bowls and swap. Don't ask empty-handed. So you already had a plan. I just don't like seeing food go bad. If you think this means I'm joining in, put it in writing. Grinding beans, straining, making tofu, selling cake. Who does what, gets what share. Don't wait till the business is good. And say we're all family, as an excuse. Okay, from today on, you're the first partner. 10 coins a day. Lunch, fire roasted duck with greens. Tofu is yours. Money from selling the bean pulp cakes. Pay today's wages and tomorrow's beans first. Dishes? I'll wash. Grinding? That's me. Whose turn to sell? Wait, what are these characters? Lu Zhang's writing looks like Worms fighting. The words don't matter. The money does. Right. Settle payment before sunset. Got it. Write it again. If you're late with pay, I don't show up tomorrow. All right, that's good, haha. Not asking you to do math. Then what is it? Counting. 3 clean bowls, 3 black beans. 5 bowls, 5 beans. When Aunt C finishes washing, help her count if it's right. If you count wrong, grown-ups will recount. 3 bowls, 3 beans. 6 bowls, 6 beans. Can I count the bean pulp cakes too? Try a bite to check the saltiness. Just one bite. If it's too hot, spit it out and no fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm testing it for him. He has no fate, only salt. What can I do? Take the kids to learn the trees in the yard. In the afternoon, go study at Aunt C's place with your own books. I'm too busy here. If I can't handle it, I'll ask the boss for help. Just watch the younger ones for me. That's a big help. These cakes are 1 coin each. If I can't sell them, you still get paid. How are you paying if you can't sell them? I'll sell tofu pudding and regular tofu. If I can't sell them, I'll eat them myself. How many trays can you eat? If I can't finish, it means I have to sell them. This isn't just leftover dregs. You're not putting it in your mouth to sell. Dregs in your hands are just dregs. In the pot, they're cakes. 1 coin each. If you can't afford one, just smell them. 1 coin for this is worse than getting half a bunch of veggies. Take a bite first. If it's bad, don't pay. If there's not enough scallion on the salted egg, get me more. 6. Those working in the fields bring 6 or 5 coins for lunch. 5 coins can only get you 5. You two argue more than anyone. Money's soft. Just pay 1 more coin. Who goes to work without any food? Maybe these dreg cakes can actually fill you up. Today's wage, not a coin less. If it's short even by 1, tomorrow I'll sit at your gate and scold you all day so you save up for beans. Don't use tomorrow's money just to look good today for me. You take your wage, still helping me save for tomorrow. I just don't want to make a pointless trip tomorrow. Redeem it tomorrow. Tomorrow, buy more scallion first. Who let you put signs here? The wall belongs to the G family. The sign does too. It's none of your business. I'm Liu Kiao. My mom sells tofu by the village entrance. You want to buy cakes? I came to check things out. How long can you live off the tofu pudding you stole from my customers the other day? Done looking yet? You split a pot of beans into tofu pudding, tofu, and dreg cakes. Salty ones in the morning market. Sweet ones in the afternoon. You even split up the dishwashing. You're observant. And I charge 1 coin less than you. I can't even sleep. Tomorrow let's compete at the village entrance. You sell yours. I'll sell mine. Whoever sells less can't set up for 3 days. Your family sells old tofu. We'll compete with tofu pudding and cakes. Whoever can keep customers wins. Do you dare make the rules clear? Each sells their own. No sabotaging or tripping each other up. Whoever loses in money and goods face to face can't sell for 3 days. Deal. Tomorrow, don't show up with just 1 cake trying to fool me. Anchan saved you the softest old tofu. Don't wait for the hot pudding pot. Once the crowd comes, there won't be any left for you. Your regulars all know you. You're still afraid he'll steal customers? I'm not worried about him stealing. I just don't want him fooling people with tricks. You sell old tofu. I'll sell hot ones. We'll see who's cheating customers. As soon as you taste it. I'm used to Liu's family tofu. Sue's pot smells great too. I'll buy from both. Is that against the rules? No, today it's about keeping customers. Not locking them to your own bowl. Saying it sounds nice. If you don't sell out, don't blame me. Lots of regulars. Still, if you can't sell out, don't blame me either. The pot's steaming. Salty is 1 coin. Sweet is 3. Tofu puffs are fresh and hot. If you're in a hurry, grab a dreg cake. 1 coin fills you up. You skipped breakfast? Had half a cold cake and came running. Then you're first. Salty tofu pudding and a dreg cake. If 2 coins aren't enough, come back and scold me. This white stuff is thicker than soy milk. Thicker means it fills you up better. Give me 2 more cakes for the road. The little one's teeth aren't in yet. Don't give him puffs. Mash soft tofu and porridge for them. You're selling pretty fast. And you're not starving. No rush to see who wins. Don't run off chasing money. Lots of carts, lots of people. Do we have to pay for drawing a crowd too? If you try to make trouble, you'll get a good scolding. Then I won't watch the fun. I'll watch you win, big sis. Just stay here and watch. Stay away from the road. Which is the Su family? Which is the Liu family? Market stall fee is 20 coins per booth. Pay and get a receipt. No pay, close up shop today. Food booth by the village is 20 coins each day. You guys are robbing us. Not happy? Go to the yamen and complain. Pay up now. Isn't the official stall fee 5 coins? Today's market is packed. Price is different, naturally. Even so, you need an official market sign. You, a tofu vendor, telling me how to collect money. Fine, 20 coins it is. No fighting during today's competition. Put the money pouch back. You want them to flip the pots over? I've run this stall for years. If my stall gets trashed, I won't break even for days. If they're legit collectors, they should leave proper receipts. There's not even a market stamp on this. You can leave even plain paper. It says stall fee on the paper, doesn't it? My kitchen wall says buy beans tomorrow too. By your logic, I could go collect money with that too. Then I'll write you owe me 20 coins. Are you paying me now? If you don't pay today, tomorrow no one will dare set up here. If your pots are flipped over and your boards are smashed, don't say I didn't warn you. Say that again. I said no pay, no stall. Try touching my pot, and you'll owe more than 20 today. Who are you collecting for, the market or the wreckers? Leave your name. Wait for Manager Wang. I'll have him note it all down. You brought this paper yourself. I won't tear it or hide it. Wait till Steward Zurin arrives.
He can clear this up.
Why are the fee collectors more desperate than the bandits? Hand it over. My name's not on that paper. What if Manager Wang sees it? If someone takes money with no name, the whole village should see their face. Whose booth did you collect from today? Take them all to the scales. See if any coin's missing. Manager Wang will ask himself. Stamped or not, that's not for you, a woman, to check. Not my place? Ask the real market manager. Is Manager Wang still at the village scales? He's there checking the scale. Sir, help me pass a message. I just want to ask one thing today. Since when did the market allow collecting with blank papers? I paid once last year too. What are you talking about? You took paper like this too. I paid 10 coins back then. The real collector came the next day. That 10 coins was wasted. Don't blame us for your stupidity. Once is enough. Both stalls are here today. You're not getting another coin from us. Who told you to collect here? We're running errands for the young master. I didn't know I had extra legs. The young master collects the money. There are wooden tags and marks. There's a register. You recognize them. I recognize their faces, but not who they're working for. Today I know they just reach out for themselves. Where's that energy to flip the pot just now? No need for you to do anything. The road at the village entrance. They won't be able to stand here today. This fight doesn't mean you win today. I never claimed victory either. Some guests are still waiting. Here, this is for you. Put 2 pieces in your salty tofu pudding. Sell it to travelers. It's more filling than eating plain, same price. You really don't take advantage. No need to give it away for free either. Just do your thing, that way it lasts. I used to guard a stall. If anyone glanced at someone else's stuff, I felt they were stealing my business. But today, I realize having someone willing to lift their head at my stall is better than me alone paying quietly. Tomorrow you keep selling old tofu. I'll keep serving hot dishes. Guests pick what they want. Aren't you worried I'll take all your guests away? If a piece of tofu makes them leave, they wouldn't stay anyway. You keep your tofu steady. I'll watch the fire. If anyone uses rules to push others, make him put those rules on the table. Let's start selling after we're done talking. If anyone dares turn tofu into a stone, I'll be the first to scold. 2 pieces of old tofu. If you want hot pudding, line up over there. Don't crowd my table. Today you spoke up for me, but not just to boost my presence. I just don't want to count their money anymore. I'll take the blame for the stone pattern once, but not every year. Let's settle it today. Anyone charging stall fees later, ask Manager Wang first. If you can't produce the tag and mark, don't touch either side's coins. You sure know how to set rules. Rules aren't for bullying tofu sellers. They're for people who want to reach out, so they think before acting. Add one more. If anyone tries flipping the stall when there's a crowd, I'll remember his face first. Next time he buys tofu, I'll cut him the thinnest slice. Don't just stare at your family land. Or that old faded paper. What do you know? My mom delivered beans to the grain dealer. Yesterday I overheard. Uncle has promised that land to Qiu Wancheng. Which piece did he mean? The one by the canal. Qiu Wancheng's people say they'll check the land before harvest. This bowl's not making noise anymore. Is the rain done? No, this spot just leaks faster. Sister-in-law, my cushion isn't wet. Let Dongsheng use it. Yours should stay too. Let's squeeze in tonight. Gonna use both arms to fix the roof? It's leaking so bad. Gotta patch the roof first, right? You patch a broken bowl, but fall off the roof. Whoever grinds beans looks after the kids. Whoever pays me less wages. Can you handle it alone? You hired me for my talk, right? Don't want to owe anyone. Then treat favors as earned. Lunch is included. If anyone needs beans ground or tofu pressed later, you save some work for others first. Favors aren't free, and you don't have to carry them alone. The roof can be fixed. Should fence up the yard too. Kids running out, it's dangerous. Water carts pass by, and no place to hide. Put 2 posts on the south side. Build 2 fences first. Keep the gate low so you can see the road, but still keep kids inside. Old boards will work. I'll set it up for you. Sturdy beams matter most. When life gets easier, we'll plant more veggies in the yard. The kids won't have to go to the ditch to pick them. That's how life should be. They all have their own lives to live. Our house was broken. I shouldn't have called so many people. We have food at home now. We can host people for a meal. Sister Yuan said eating gives you strength. So if they help us, we should give them strength too. It's my sister-in-law's treat, not ours. You don't need to decide for me, or decline favors on my behalf. What the helpers eat, and what happens later, is for adults to handle. Put that bundle of grass by the wall. Only hand it to the people in the yard. Don't crawl under the ladder. I won't. I'll only go high when I'm grown up. Even then, check if it's safe first. Jichun needs a solid beam for the east side. Use short wood for now, to get through this winter. I'll find you in town. With what? Town is too far. I have a spare log in my backyard. Use that to prop it up first. But you saved that for your own house. I'll make you fried tofu for 3 days. You get first pick at the stall. Don't be quick to thank me. It's not a gift. Keep track of the price until you're flush. Market price won't even settle the debt. Otherwise, it'll be awkward to meet later. You even calculate risks for a favor. Fine, I'll remember. I'm not mixing mud here for nothing today. Short on hands? Don't let your tofu-selling hands turn into radishes. To the left, to the left. Any further left and it'll fall. Little Dongsheng, am I going left or right? Don't move. If you move, I'll lose track too. Oh, sister-in-law, there's something hidden here. Is this flower for me? You recognize it? I saw it once before. He said he'd give it to me when it's done. These are your clothes. I'll finish mending them. You'll wear them before it gets cold. Really for me? Of course they were always yours. I can sew the rest myself. You can learn, but not today. Pricking your hand isn't a skill. Put the clothes away first. Wait until I'm done to see if they fit. Only you can tell me that. What if the sleeves are short? We'll add a bit. Clothes should grow with people, not people shrinking to fit clothes. I'll be careful not to lose them. It's okay if you do. As long as you're not lost, we can make another. If it rains again tonight, we should be able to sleep soundly. Make the door studs stronger. Next time someone comes for random fees, they'll get a shut door in their face. This door stops rain and wind, not people. If people want to get in, we have to rely on ourselves. Speak firmly. The land can be leased to you, but the workshop keys must go to the ancestral hall. If we don't get the land back, can I still study? You want to study? I want the land. Negotiating is for adults. You just keep that desire to study alive. If the clan uncle leases the land, I'll pay the market rate. The workshop? Yu Jiao. And I built it together. Why give it to the ancestral hall? Because your name is Ji. Because this land belongs to the Ji family. You women are just holding onto the stove. Selling bean curd today, tofu tomorrow. Who manages the profits? If it's in the clan's accounts, someone watches the land and protects it. It's more stable for you too. If the workshop joins the clan property, who has the final say? The hall will send overseers. Lady Sue works as usual. Women manage the stove. Elders manage big affairs. Each fulfills their role. Can the hall grind beans or watch the fire? If the soy milk burns, whose money is lost? Whose face gets shamed? It sounds like you're just worrying for us. But once the keys are handed over, will I have to kowtow at the hall just to get my 10-cent daily wage tomorrow? Xin Yang. Women working for wages? The clan has never stopped that. Then what are you stopping today? Land is land, stove is stove. If you want to protect the land, then lease it out. If you want the stove, just say you're eyeing. The money in the pot. Joining the clan property is safer than a few women carrying it alone. If the business fails one day, the clan can back you up. Shunian has a point. Land in the clan, workshop in the clan. Outsiders will think twice before interfering. If I lose money, will the clan cover my beans, wood, and wages? Since you won't, you shouldn't take the profits for nothing. I believe Uncle wants to protect the land. You want to help. But protecting land and taking the workshop are different. You're young and can't distinguish family needs from clan rules. If you don't root yourselves in the clan today, and you women fall out tomorrow, the workshop will collapse, and the land will be wasted. My child wants to study. I, as his sister-in-law, will find a way. No need for Uncle to use the land and workshop to arrange it. You're taking my kindness for granted. If kindness must be traded for keys, Uncle, keep it for yourself. Since you say you're watching the land for the village, don't promise it to anyone privately. And don't just talk to my family. Open it for public bidding. Whoever meets the rules and knows how to farm, let everyone see. Public bidding? Outsiders could come too. They can, but it's a bean field. The water belongs to the whole village. What the tenant can grow and cannot touch must be laid out clearly first. No one should use the clan's name to line their own pockets. So many beans. Will it take until next year to grind? That's a master's carriage. Count the birds in the tree, not other people's beans. Birds fly fast. They're harder to count than beans. Chief G heard this field is for public lease. Shopkeeper Q gets news fast. Grain dealers who hear of good land will always come to look. I'll pay double the market rent for 3 years. I can deliver it to the hall today. Double the rent? That's enough to fix several canal sections. Who can beat that price? Lady Sue wants to lease it too. Small business is easy, but survival is hard. Don't drag everyone in the stall down, just to prove a point. I admire shopkeeper Caillou's offer. I really do. But a public lease is about more than just the price. What else is there? The land is yours, and I've paid the rent. What are you leasing it for? The canals, the crops, who you sell to? You pay double now, but how will you get it back later? The village needs to know. Farming requires showing business details to the village. This field shares the village water. You change the water flow. More than one household is affected. He can't explain it. I'll say it for him. Madame Yuan knows about my business. I don't know your accounts, but others do. Someone went to my cousin's village recently to ask about the water outlet. They said they wanted to divert the water up the hill and plant expensive medicinal herbs. If the water is changed, the bean fields downstream will dry up first. As soon as you speak, you accuse someone. Where's the proof? I'm not judging you. I'm just asking if you dare say it in front of everyone. Changing the canal doesn't save water. Manager Q, this water really can't be moved. My 2 acres depend entirely on this canal. More rent is good. But if water is cut off, what will we eat next year? Madame Sue is just using a few words to force me to cut off my own income. You can find another way to make money. But if water's gone, the land can't survive. You can rent land, but can't sell water. The canal belongs to the clan. And because it's clan property, we shouldn't let someone pay high rent and take all the source. Anyone who wants to rent land must write first, Don't alter the canal or cut off water. If you can't do that, no matter the price, there's no deal. Madame Sue, you value one piece of land too much. My 3 kids drink from this canal and eat food grown from this land. Whether it's important isn't up to me. It's up to those who depend on the water. Not everyone is here today. Let's discuss rent another day. Another day is fine. This land and water will be mine sooner or later. Shitai in town wants 30 slabs of tofu. We need to reply tomorrow. You can't finish 30 slabs by yourself. That's why you thought of this pot. I can't eat that much. So I'm looking for someone who can take the order. I brought the money for the beans. I can also cover it first. Profit is split based on how much you invest. Whoever puts in more money gets more. Then I'll grind beans and tend the fire all day, so I'm just your cook. You get paid for your labor. Wages are wages. Profit is profit. You use your money to overshadow me. Tomorrow I'll break my back and only get scraps. I won't get involved in this mess. You talk about buying beans, salt, stove, and renting a cart. Which of these is free? If someone doesn't put in money, how can they split with those who do? Money counts, work counts too. And the risks you take should count the most. Isn't the ledger for tracking money? You can keep track of the cash. But people might not be convinced. I'll lay it all out now. That way, tomorrow we won't fight over a penny. First column, capital contribution. Whoever pays first gets their money back first. We'll split the rest after. Second column, work, grinding, filtering, watching the fire, delivery. Each task is logged as it's done. Third column, orders. Whoever takes the order sets the time. Whoever delivers checks the quality. If something goes wrong, that person makes it right. That person fixes it. More orders you take, more records you have. Sounds fair now, but at splitting time, you'll just argue. So the ledger stays in the courtyard. Money, work, and responsibility all get logged and read daily. I can't read. How do I know you didn't add extra? I can't read either. But I can tell who slacked off half a day, or who ground 2 buckets more. I can see that right away. Maybe I can't read every word, but I know every person here. Not reading's not a big deal. Every night I'll read out the day's accounts. Everyone listens to what they did. If you hear something wrong, speak up immediately. And if you make a mistake too, we'll fix the accounts in front of everyone. Whoever makes a mistake owns up. You lay the accounts out so openly. Aren't you afraid people will watch how much you make? I'm more worried if things get hidden. More people will suspect things. If we all eat from one pot, let's keep it all out in the open. Jade dish, I'll borrow your colored ribbon. Red beans mean putting in money. White beans stand for the work. Black beans are for responsibility. Liu Cao put up money for beans and brought in the order. He deserves both red and black beans. Madame Yuan didn't put money up, but she did the grinding and watched the stove. She gets white beans. If we only split by red beans, what about the white and black ones? Where do I put those? One bowl can track all 3. The more you work and take on, the more beans you get. It's not about who shouts the loudest. That doesn't mean you get more. Now I get it. Money is one leg, work another, and responsibility is the third leg. You can't go far standing on just one. These rules make more sense than what's written in the ledger. I get orders, put up money for beans, and have to go to the town too. By your method, I might not get less than Madame Yuan. Doing more doesn't always mean getting more. And don't think you can live off just one order if you do less. You're not worried I might slack off next time? Or take on less work? That's why we list it all clearly. Alright, I'll take this order. I'll front half the money for beans, and I'll handle the town run. If the tofu goes bad before it reaches the market gate, it's all on me. That's tough talk. If happens, I'll own it. Li Kao sells tofu. He can't ruin his own reputation. Okay, Li Kao gets a share for money, a share for orders, and a share for delivery. Madame Yuan grinds beans and watches the stove as usual. If Aunt Zhao wants, come and pick beans tomorrow. Wash buckets by the task. I work slowly. Please don't mind. As long as it's clean, that's fine. We just want a stable business, not who works fastest. I can sift beans. I have a cart at my place. I can help deliver. I can't read. Can I watch the stove to learn first? Just say what you can do. Don't hold others back just because you can't. If the pot burns, I won't cover your loss. Anyone can learn. Just follow along before you've mastered it. If you agree with these 3 ways for splitting, put your thumbprint here. No one's forced if you don't want to. We'll keep things as they are. I'm joining the business, but I'm saying it up front. If the accounts ever get skewed, I'll be first to flip the table, HMPH. Let's see if you can even lift the table. I'll take daily wages for my work, and profit sharing by the rules. If I'm shorted a penny, I'll curse until your stove goes cold. At least we can all earn by working. That's better than begging. These beans smell weird. Don't touch them or taste them. Come inside and read with Yu Zhang instead. You two, come check the beans. The skins are dry, but insides are stuffy. There are mold spots inside. This batch of beans can't go in the grinder. Smell first, then look. Grind a little and test. Liu Jiao checks bean skins. Xin Yang checks the inside. I'll grind a test batch. No one is allowed to comment. If it looks fine, we'll cook the whole load. Testing uses up beans, but wasting a pail beats ruining 30 blocks of tofu. The bitter taste is clear now. If we made tofu and sent it to the client, the taste would only hit when served. Our new business sign would get wrecked. Dump out the pot and wash it well. Don't deliver this batch today. I promised a response by 10 o'clock. Give the answer tomorrow. Then you go reply. Better be a day late than let people eat bad tofu. What if they drop our business? We both lose our stake. We can't let customers taste spoiled tofu for us. I agree with that. You can sell a pot, but not if it's dirty. Whose beans are these? All beans from Tengjuan grain are good. Lots of families here use them. Yet good beans made a pot of mush. Didn't you check before delivery? I didn't pack the beans. I just deliver. You just deliver? Then call all the people from the grain shop over. The order for 30 blocks of tofu is here. If it goes bad, we pay for it. If our reputation gets ruined, who pays? The grain shop folks are busy. They don't have time for arguing with a few women. Then take a message from me. We're not here to argue, but to return the beans. If you don't come today, tomorrow I'll put the whole cart of beans at your door. And let buyers see and pick them one by one. You. Don't ruin business for others. Spoiled, damp beans aren't my fault. Ladies, what's wrong with these beans? We rely on repeat customers. You can't claim one bad pot means bad beans. They passed all 3 tests: smell, check, and make. If you think it's unfair, pick a handful yourself, grind, and try them yourself. Stored beans last longer and can still be eaten. But eating and making tofu aren't the same. We can't risk selling questionable food. This order is for 30 blocks of good tofu. Your batch can make it. Return today's cart money. Grain shop should cover the sample beans and lost time. The shop has to accept this. You're late coming, and your deliveries are lousy. There's not a single bag of beans the grain shop hasn't seen go bad. You guys just insist on calling good beans bad. Who knows, maybe you just want to avoid paying for transport. Don't just talk. Pick a bag off the truck if you dare. Right in front of everyone here. Grind up a small bowl. Cook a little pot. If it works. This is just a sample batch. Any delay in transport time, I'll cover. If it doesn't work, take the whole truckload back. You guys pay for the ride. From now on, whenever the grain shop sends beans, they gotta get checked by the 3 of us first. Do you dare or not? It's not that you're worried the beans won't work. It's because you know which bags are old stock. I'm just in charge of goods. If that's your job, keep the goods in order. If you can't take responsibility for even 1 bag of beans, then you don't deserve to represent the shop. Not all the beans in this batch are bad. 1 bitter out of 30 blocks of tofu still ruins the reputation. You grain sellers can gamble. We don't risk it when it comes to food. This batch was sent by someone's orders. He said you guys at the new workshop haven't handled big shipments. Wants us to try it out first. Who gave orders? Q1 Cheng. He wants to unload a truckload of old beans. That's our reputation. I'm just the goods manager. Shopkeeper Q gave instructions. If you refuse to take this batch, we'll just leave it right at your gate. Wait for him to come and negotiate. He's offering a price lower than the market and can deliver monthly. Lady Sue's business has come this far. The worst is acting on impulse. Shopkeeper Q uses old beans to block my pot, then sells good beans right after. That's called business. The grain shop made some mistakes. No need to blame me for everything. I'm just giving you a way out. Good beans, low price, monthly delivery. You just sign up for exclusive supply. From now on, all your beans come from me. Tofu you sell goes with my price. You manage the beans and want to control our prices too, huh? Stable supply means stable prices. When a few rich folks do business, the worst is changing the rules every day. New rules today, another set tomorrow. Let professionals handle it. Makes life easier for you. This contract says the bean price is set by the grain shop. Beans delivered can't be returned. Who you sell tofu to, and for what price, gotta check with you first. You're not just managing supply. You're basically taking over our business. Someone needs to make decisions in business. If everyone sets their own prices, it gets messy in the end. Nobody makes money. Whether prices are stable or not, customers taste it and know. Raise bean prices once, then drop the buying price next time. We've been busy all month. What we earn is warehouse rent for you. Lady Liu is young. She only sees today's coins. I'm just after coins. But the coins should come from customers' bowls, not scraped from partners' bones. One more thing. If your beans spoil the tofu, we'll cover the losses. If your cart is late, we'll still cover the losses. You take the benefits and give us the trouble, huh? You treat us like a millstone, turning nonstop to make milk. I supply the cheapest quality beans. You have no extra grain. If you can't manage this batch, we split. Whether we split or not is up to us. Cheap enough to hand over pot and frame. Losing money isn't a way to survive. That's just a trap tightening till the end. The pot is ours. The money is yours. You want those 30 slabs of tofu by tomorrow. Right now, besides me. Who else can provide clean soybeans at once? Your price is low, because you plan to crush ours later. There's always someone who needs to give in a deal. If anyone gives in, it's me. But what you want can't just be grabbed. Quality beans don't grow in the wind. And the road isn't built by you alone. Li Ku's family will deliver as promised. One day late means one bowl of hot tofu pudding as penalty. Xingyang, go ask the other partners. Who has fully dried, good beans? Pay market price, cash on the spot. No haggling, no credit. If you pay cash, your funds get tighter. A bit tighter is better than handing your neck for a noose. If 14 dares to push down the price for a late day, I'll make him taste bitter tofu first. Then ask if he wants more. Don't make them taste the bitter one. Just say the clean beans come a day later. If they're not clean, they'll get them today. Let them choose. There'll always be times you lack beans. Talk again when you run out. This paper won't take my pot away. It smells better this time. Go wash your hands. Good days need grown-ups to work for every bite. Don't hide candy in your sleeves. I didn't sneak any. So what's in your sleeve? Tomorrow has its own version of today. No one hides their plate. Zhao Auntie's house has 2 kids, so 2 red ties, right?
Yes.
Each family gets as many as their kids. Just match the names. Don't bundle them. Today's gifts are the most organized thanks to you, Jun. Every family gets their proper bag.
He didn't mix up his share.
Adults handle their own wages and books. Our Yujin has sharp eyes and a sharp mind. I just sorted the stuff. It's hard to manage your own things so clearly. So can I keep doing it? You can. Gift list and sewing kit keep them safe. Grown-ups' money and contracts are their responsibility. Big bro, watch the door. Doesn't look like it. So childish. Won't even let people touch. Raise your arm. Fits doesn't mean it's right. I'll fix it for you tomorrow morning. Half a finger. Scholars stand tall. Don't tuck in your hands. Half a finger short is nothing to be ashamed of.
Thanks.
Are you thanking the clothes or the books? Both. Wear them and dry the books tomorrow. You know how to say thanks now? Surviving this hardship was worth it. Sinang guarded her purse tighter than the stove today. Who did she buy good stuff for? Just finished paying for medicine. Finally dared to get fabric for my kid today. He'll grow taller when spring comes. Last year's was so short, it looked borrowed. This is the first time I used my own wages to buy fabric for him. No need to please anyone. No need to wait for someone's charity. Make it sturdy for him. When the kid runs, don't let clothes hold him back. Don't flatter me with sweet words. When my kid wears it out, I'll still find you to settle wages. Short a penny, I accept it. Xinyan got fabric for her son this time. Her heart is probably brighter than anyone's. Brighter in what way? Just don't want him to hide his hands in his sleeves again. No wage talk today. Whoever brings up money first washes tomorrow's beans. You're a tofu seller, now care about my mouth. I mind the pot. If you come drunk tomorrow and mess up the cooking, I won't scold you. I drank soy milk. Then drink 2 bowls less. Save some for Dongsheng. No need to save for me. I'm 1 year older this year. I'll be 2 years older next year, so I need more. Grow 2 years next year. Sounds like you're taking someone's days. I eat fast, grow fast too. Chew slowly. Even if you're 2 years older, you should still chew. One per person. Didn't you want to save it for tomorrow? Don't need to stash it this year. There'll still be rice tomorrow. Candy too. Keep yours for yourself. Sharing it is your kindness. But you need one for yourself. Then I'll eat tomorrow's sweet tomorrow. Tomorrow's candy, share it tomorrow. I'll still share it tomorrow. Sure. Keep one for yourself first. You all sound so lively in the yard. I came to add some joy. Uncle cares. The food's just been served. Sit for a bit. Maybe life shaped you so neat and proper. But when women hold things down, long celebrations bring gossip. Clan looks out for you by offering away. Kids know who fed them and who gave them cold looks. They remember. Whether the clan did right or not, the adults at the table can see. Adult matters shouldn't fall on kids. Kids are blunt. That's not their fault. Good, not their fault. Today is a festival. Uncle, have a hot bowl. Which path to take? We'll talk after the festival. After the festival. He doesn't want candy? He doesn't. If it's saved, it's mine. Which one is Lady Sue? I'm the manager of Chunmanlu in the county. 3 days from now, the restaurant will hold a grand tofu banquet. Heard your tofu's reliable. I've got a question. Can you take this order? Ready to set the tables. It's not just can or can't. How many plates per table? When does the food start? Will your tofu be cooked at the restaurant, or do you deliver it fully made? Clarify that. Each of the 100 tables gets a jade tofu plate, 12 pieces per plate. Prepare 20 extra plates for possible extra tables. Deliver to the back door of Chunmanlu before noon in 3 days. Restaurant chef cooks the dishes. 1,200 regular pieces, 240 backup. Only want tender ones, no broken pieces. And don't use overnight tofu as substitute. Of course, deposit required. First pay 30%. Settle the rest after delivery and inspection. A manager hates unexpected extra tables at a banquet. If you pay 30%, I can only prep for 100 tables. If you pay 50% today, I'll prepare 20 extra plates. Make them all at once. If more guests show up, it's on the kitchen. Whose reputation gets hurt? Chamilu's reputation. So let's put half of your name on the line. And keep those backup plates here. 20 plates can't count for 50%. And the deposit can't be less. Lady Sue, you're negotiating banquet terms with me. I'm not bargaining. If stock is short, I compensate. If you add tables, you pay. Each order handled its own way. That's real business. 3 days, 120 plates. If your wallet can't handle the risk, better take it back. Chaminlu never defaults. No default and being enough are two different things. Beans and labor must be prepaid. 50% deposit. If a plate breaks, I replace it. If the restaurant adds a table last minute, every extra plate costs extra. Lady Sue, you're taking Chamilu's banquet, not just a street stand. That's why I don't just agree with words. 50 coins in 3 days. 1,410 plates as regular supply. Pack regular plates in the box. If one's missing, it ruins my reputation. Extra table, extra pay. If manager agrees, we do this job clear and proper. All right. 50% deposit. Extra tables are additional. 3 days, noon. I'll check goods at the back door. Yuan Xiniang, handle the payment. I won't count your connections. I only count silver. Hope your dried tofu delivers just as ordered. Not even touch the backup batch. How much is missing? At least 10 generations. All right, I took this order. It's not meant to make us worry. Xiniang's beans are split into 3 piles. The lower quality ones are kept for our own stall. All the damp ones are picked out. Anjiao, you take someone and wash the wooden molds and cloth again. Dry them before sunset today. Where did the beans come from? I'll ask 3 families. You ask, but you'll only get an answer tomorrow. The delivery comes 3 days later at noon. What will you use to check them? No need to wait for tomorrow. Liujia village has 10 bags. I had someone send them over. Who did you ask to deliver them? My cousin's family kept dried beans from last year. The price is 2 coins cheaper than in town. Who told you to go? No one. If I waited for you guys to finish speaking, I'd miss the chance. The wagon wheels would have cooled by now. Everyone in the yard is figuring out how to make up for it. You secretly set the bean supply. Whether the beans are good or bad, whether the price is high or low. If something goes wrong, whose responsibility is it? It's mine, but I won't go first. If we really wait for Su Jiking to decide, who handles purchases in the future? I didn't come today to hog the profits. I'm not here to steal anyone's money. I'm just worried that once this workshop gets busy, everything will be up to the G family. If something happens to your family, we all feel anxious. You take a big order, we stay up late with you. But when it's time to make decisions, I can only wait outside for orders. Just one instruction. If you want to make the call, do it in front of everyone. Don't call the movers after the wagons have already left. I didn't make my decision in front of everyone, so I know no one would leave me, Li Liu's beans. It's not these beans you're really afraid of. Then what am I afraid of? You're afraid no matter how much work you do. You're still just running errands. Once the workshop grows, people only remember the Ji family. They remember Yuan Xiniang. When it's your turn, all they recall is you once fought for a spot. I haven't forgotten that easily. I never asked you to forget. Keep the 10 bags out of the yard for now. Take Yuan Xiniang to check if they're dry. Check for uniformity or if there's any dusty smell. If she says they're good, we'll buy. If she says they're not, Send the wagon back as it came. Clarify price, loss, and returns. Say it clearly in front of everyone. You hand procurement to him. But not just to him alone. Liu Qiao asks Huo Yuan Xiniang to inspect. Aunt Jia handles golden beans and green cloth. I schedule the order for grinding beans, adding coagulant, and pressing molds. If anybody makes a mistake, fix it yourself first. Then solve it together. You don't worry, I'll steal the good beans. So you need to do the job right in front of everyone. You can be scared, but you can't keep people shut out. I check the goods, not faces. Your cousin's beans have mold spots. I told him not to let even a wheel come in. That saves you from saying I use favors to cover things up. Once the task's set, we start. Before noon 3 days from now, no one drop the ball. Beans for the banquet must soak overnight. If anyone tries to rush, they'll pay for the reputation of those 100 banquet tables at Chunlin restaurant. Tonight we just guard the tubs, no movement. If the beans aren't fully soaked, the results can't stand up. This bag mixes new beans with old. These are your family's good beans. The top bags are all good. The bottom bag got mixed during loading. Switch out the whole pot for me in the meeting. Every wagon brings a bag. Any bag that fails inspection gets hauled back on the same wagon. You're rushing to go. I'm even more anxious to deliver for the banquet. But Chunman Lu's 100 tables won't eat moldy beans for anyone. This time we didn't mess things up for the workshop. I never came to mess things up anyway. Keep proving yourself. Xiniang aunt, which batch are you overseeing tonight? The one that gets you fresh tofu for breakfast. Then you're the tofu general. The general has to wash their own bowl clean tomorrow morning. Just to be clear up front, once this order's done, no one pushes anyone with the "We're family" card. Don't put your life into the pot. You're scared I can't keep going. I'm even more scared you won't say when you need a break. If the green cloth gets dirty, you change it. Who washes your rag if it tears? We deliver tofu tomorrow morning, not our bones. I can stay up until midnight. Whoever takes over my tub after midnight, I'll cover for them. I don't know how to add coagulant, but I can refill, heat soup, change tubs. I've got that. I'll cover for Chun Yingying. The kids at home are sleeping over at Aunt Liu's. I won't go home before dawn. But tomorrow afternoon I'll need to rest half a day. Nobody tell me the banquet's urgent, just to keep me working. You're here to work? Not to let family life be sacrificed for a single banquet wagon. Don't let your days get lost over one order. I've already found 2 wagons. One for the main goods, one just for straw mats, clean water, and backup molds. Let me be clear first. If we lose a box on the road, I'll bring it back. Don't blame the wagon or say someone handled it carelessly. If you can shoulder it, if not, you still have to. I deliver goods, not just cherry-pick only the good reports. Show me where it went wrong first, so it won't happen again next time. This isn't about one person's reputation. Whatever gets damaged goods, wagons, family assets, write them all on the board tonight. Settle the remaining money tomorrow. Pay everyone what they're owed first. Banquet isn't delivered yet. You want to talk shares first. Make sure everyone's settled, so hands won't be all over the place. I don't want anyone to just promise. We'll talk payment once we earn. Staying up late for me for nothing. Then I won't be polite. Tonight I'll take over Aunt Zhao's tub. Tomorrow I want a coin for the work. If 1 coin isn't enough, 2 coins for staying by the fire until midnight. If 2 coins seems too much, then give me the spot by the stove. I can guard until sunrise and still take 2 coins. If you don't mind me earning it. Write down clearly who's guarding which batch tonight. And who gets which share tomorrow. We can rush the work, but not mix up accounts and favors. The first batch is just a sample. If it looks off, not fine or milky enough, stop grinding right away. Anshao 1 green cloth. Only use it twice. Swap it if it gets wet. Xinjiang, keep an eye on it. Don't be greedy, press it twice if needed. Liujiao have wagons and straw mats ready by dawn tomorrow. Get everything prepared. Why not move? What happened? This batch still needs more draining. If we wait, we'll miss the next round. If we can't make it in time, we can't deliver. Keep the soft batch for our own stall. The banquet batch starts with the next round. That's half a bag of beans. Yes, half a bag. It's also for Chunmenlu. When we inspect, we need to stand tall and confident. Heard that. We'll grind again. No umbrella on the way here. Loose ones didn't get loaded. Madame Su will still come to you for future banquets. Future banquets will be discussed the same way. Let's settle today's extra money first. Xinjiang, Liu Jiao, go home for dinner. Today's meat is bigger than the festival piece. Say a bit less today, and you'll get even more meat. Finish chewing before reaching for more. Big bro, got anything? There's enough ink for you to trace words from your old book. The workshop just made a lot of money. Shouldn't we save it first? Save and keep the money. It doesn't conflict with giving you a piece of ink. This isn't about keeping wage records for someone. If you want to recognize a character, just write whatever you want on top. I'll write my own name first. Don't tear it up if it's crooked. The first sheet is always crooked anyway. This isn't for you to take and play in your courtyard. Don't take it to the side. I can hold off until tomorrow. Can you finish your meal first? Should we save this piece too? If you want to keep it. I used to, but now it just hurts my head under the pillow. Will there be food tomorrow?
Yes.
Any meat? I'll give you the leftover meat in the porridge tomorrow morning. What about the day after? The day after, we'll grind soybeans. If you're hungry, just say so. Don't eat the hard cakes and hurt yourself. Mrs. Su gathers women at night, making the whole village restless. A workshop like this is bad for morals. From today, we'll put out the fire first. Springmanlu's bad habits have been taught long enough. Clan uncle comes now to put out the fire. Is it because the tofu sells too fast? Last night, a dozen lamps stayed lit until morning. Women coming and going all night. Half the village got no sleep. A decent G family cares about its reputation. Women gathering to do business at midnight. What does it look like if word gets out? It looks like a group just finishing orders they'd promised. If clan uncle didn't sleep, then please make sure Gigi closes her windows tight tonight. Mrs. Su, mind your words. The workshop will pause for now. All the women working, go to the ancestral hall. Whether to reopen will be decided by the clan. If no one was there last night, it would have been a fiasco at Springmanlu. Today you'd have 120 fewer plates on display. Are the elders paying our debts? Or just taking blame from the boss for us? Women shouldn't use outside business to pressure their ancestors. Are the ancestors supposed to care if the pot is cooked or not? If they care, let them help with the seasoning. Xinjiang, your leg is hurt. Times are tough, I know. And that's exactly why. I can't just watch you all get dragged along. Let's go to the ancestral hall and make things clear. Aunt Liu is waiting for you at the alley. Take the jade cup and paper. Take the Dongsheng spinning top. Hanzhou, lock the door. Go with your sister-in-law. Aunt Liu's place. I'll pick you up after lunch. If we write fast, can we play a bit longer? You can play in the yard, but don't go crowding around the ancestral hall. Then I won't wash dishes today. You still have to wash the dishes. Grown-ups' business is for grown-ups. Your own dishes are your own. We can't all go to the hall and not say a word, right? We all saw what happened last night. Women work together late into the night, with no elders watching over them. People talk badly outside. If you want to keep the workshop, then it should be managed by the clan. How to manage it? No night shifts allowed. Any new orders must be reported to the hall first. For the earnings from the workshop, the clan gets 30% for public use and ancestral lands. It was us grinding beans last night. US who stayed up. The clan didn't add even a twig. But you want 30% right away. Which tofu does that 30% grow from? What would an unmarried girl know about public usage? I know that when we're broke, the creditors won't show mercy just because I'm a girl. I also know the workshop has already helped me pay off my old debts. The workshop gave me my share. Maybe Liu Kao is young and blunt. But you should understand, the clan's not trying to cut off your jobs. We want to set rules for the workshop. There can be rules, but whoever works takes responsibility, and everyone gets their fair share. We already have our boundaries in the yard. To close or not should be decided after discussion. I shouldn't have to fight for everyone alone. Everyone who ground beans or washed cloth in the yard last night, or watched the stove is here. Do we stop the workshop today or not? You all decide. If you want to stop, go home, I won't stop you. If you want to work, say so in the ancestral hall. Don't be afraid. Rich families still live just fine by their stoves. Why suffer coming out at night and being seen? Last winter, my son coughed all night and couldn't sleep. Doctors don't just take money for prescriptions. Has anyone in the clan ever lent me a coin? I'm washing soybeans and watching the grindstone in Suji-chan's courtyard. I get paid daily. That bag of medicine is paid for with my wages. Now you say working at night is shameful. Let me ask you something. When your child is coughing and can't breathe, can saving face make medicine? The fourth aunt's crew has their troubles too. They always come for my share when they're in trouble. You sure know where to come when you're in need. My man has been bedridden for 2 years. Everyone out there says all I do is ask for help. The workshop has me washing buckets and soybeans. Every penny I make buys rice or medicine dregs. If the shop closes, I just wait at home. Who's bringing me rice? I used to run my own little stall. But no matter how much I sold, my mom just said, girls shouldn't try so hard. Later, I got a share of the profits. Paid off all the old debts on my mother's back. Now I still want to do business. I don't want to beg anyone anymore. The hard times you talk about, the clan members don't like hearing it either. But the workshop doesn't belong to the clan. Someone from outside stirs things up. In the end, you're the ones who lose out. That 30% isn't free money. It's to back you up. Which door do our clan uncles want to protect? Of course, it's the G family. But when rain leaks into the G house, who fixes it? When the kids go hungry, who feeds them? I owe Xiangyo 10 taels of silver. Has the clan ever given them a bowl of rice or a coat? No. Dragging up old things. No point, you're capable now. Clan never said you can't work. As long as the workshop stays under the clan's name, pay 30% and no more night shifts. Then it's settled. This workshop was built up by these women, bucket by bucket. Who hasn't worked a mill? Who hasn't washed beans? Who hasn't shouldered loads? A whole pot of tofu gone bad. Why should it be under his name? Because of the ancestors? Do the old rules even cover this? If we're starving, I won't give up 30%. My kid's medicine money. If the clan will pay, I'll wash my hands of this today. But I still won't pay. If the house closes, my family runs out of rice tomorrow. If you want to struggle, try grinding out a bucket of soy milk first. Then we'll talk about 30%. My daughter's new shoes were bought with wages from here. I've gotten medicine from my mother-in-law. I sent my brother to school. Bought my kid a thick jacket. I don't want to beg for money anymore. If you won't listen today, don't say the clan didn't warn you later. Remind people and still take 30%. No workshop, then no one says anything. If you want to work here, keep coming like usual. If not, you're free to leave. No one's selling their life for someone else. Fine. You choose your own path. You bear it. About 10 men sitting in a room, but not a single piece of tofu came out. You sure know how to stomp your feet, though. You were cursing up a storm just now. Tomorrow, are we checking those 10 bags of beans or not? If we are, try sneaking in another old bag. I'll check you with them. Anjal. Time for the kids' lunch. I'm going to pick up fourth aunt and bring her back. Check the beans we soaked last night. Rice prices in town went up again. The grain store paid 3 more coins per bushel for beans this morning than yesterday. In this drought, bean prices change every day. Miss Sue, I'll buy all the beans you have in your storehouse. Manager Caillou's wagon made it before the rain. Let it rain, I'll push the price. I'll pay today's market price. Then add 2 coins more on every bushel. That's enough for you all to rest half a month. 2 coins isn't a small bonus. Spring Blossom Restaurant also sent a message last night. They want 60 trays of soft tofu the day after tomorrow. If you sell all the beans, we have to turn that order down. If beans sit in storage, they'll get bugs. Only cash in your pocket is yours. If you sell it all, how long can the folks last? Right now, everyone gets some cash on hand. But if beans go up again, it'll cost us more to restock. Kiu Wancheng might not pay this price again. If you don't sell, you're betting your life on the weather. Right now you can sell high. Why not sell? If you sell out, what'll you do tomorrow? What will you use? Tomorrow's beans? Buy more tomorrow. Can't just sit on a warehouse full of beans, hoping they'll be worth more than people. I've just been waiting for this morning. Once the sun comes out, prices change. Then this price isn't mine anymore. Let the sun come out first. You really think you're guarding a gold mountain? It's not gold. It's beans when we're starving. Beans last longer than silver. You want to use our beans to feed the whole village. Sisters worked for this. Our savings aren't just for charity. Who said we're giving them away for free? We sell at a fair price. That's almost like giving them away. It's a whole other thing. Sell half to swap for cash and rice now. Keep the other half to make dried beans, bean paste, and fermented tofu. Don't cut the price so low it hurts people. As long as we cover costs and wages, let those without food buy it too. With this drought, bean prices can double. Who loses then? I'm not taking this loss for anyone. If you want to sell, get paid today. If you want to keep your share, you can keep it. Everyone chooses for themselves. I'm saving my share. We're low on rice at home. Holding on to beans feels more secure than having no money. I'm selling, my mother is waiting for medicine. Money now beats beans later. I'll keep half and sell half. The money should last a while, but gotta save some for winter sides. Do what you think works. We sell just half the stock. Whoever keeps the rest takes the risk and shares the beans later. Miss Sue, that's fair. Don't try to sound fair for me. Are you still buying half the stock? Half is better than none. All right. Shuai, what are you smelling? Nothing. He's with me. You don't go hungry if you borrow my winnowing basket. So take a bite. It's not tasty if it gets cold. You eat. I'm bored of it. Had it yesterday, have it today. We'll eat it tomorrow too. The basket's in the woodshed. Eat the tofu pudding while it's hot. Keep the bowl. Miss Sue feels strange to borrow and return a basket. Just eat the tofu pudding. Don't count them all together. Sis, I didn't finish my own. I saw that. I'll get you more inside. Really? Really, if you share, it's because you have plenty. If you're still hungry, it's the adult's fault. Don't mix those things up. Miss Sue, you have a soft heart. Running a business means taking losses. I don't rely on kids. We just settle the shares. Half the stock, at your price. After it's packed, I'm leaving. Half the stock goes your way. Not mine. If you want to leave, I'll take whoever wants to sell. Manager Q is short on people in town. There's bean selling, bean drying, cart deliveries. You get paid daily. Better than guarding half a warehouse of beans. Azun, Chun Yang, and Kian, they all want to go with me. Didn't we just get this place set up? Building the house is so people can survive. It's not so people are stuck here, one by one. If your family wants to stay, stay. If I want to sell, I sell. That's called tearing down the house. I didn't touch a single plank. Didn't move a single bag of beans. I'm just taking people willing to work with me to earn money. Xiniang, if you think I'm wrong, just dock my wages for these days. I'll pay as usual. If you don't come, you're not part of the G family team. And you're not my maid either. Go or stay, it's up to you. But if you leave, those 60 blocks of fresh tofu Chunminlu wants in 2 days. I might not be able to deliver. I'll be the one losing my reputation. I'm not using this to force you. I know where I stand. If you know where you stand, why are you leaving? Their family is waiting for silver. Not me, staying to keep a good name with you. Today's work ends today. You'll earn more in the future, so don't blame me for holding you back. And I won't say you forced me to leave. Lady Sue. Let's just get our own people. They chose to leave with you. If you treat people like grindstones, sooner or later you'll mess up your own hands. Hemph, merchants only care about goods, not your lessons. Those 60 blocks Chunminlu wants can't be made by just 3 people. At most risking it, maybe 40. Make 40 first. The restaurant wants 60. I'll go talk to the manager. Take 1 less order. Better than ruining your sign with soft tofu. Who knows if saving half the stock is worth it yet, but we're short some money right now. I've done the math. So from now on, we can't just finish eating the stock like before. So what should we do? Part of the beans grind them, press and dry into tofu blocks. The rest boil, ferment, and mix with salt to make soybean paste. If you can make blocks, dry them until they're firm. Not to show off, but so we can still have something to eat in the pot later on. Salt isn't free. Clay jars aren't free either. What if it goes bad in the sun? So let's make 2 jars first. If it spoils, that's on me. Keeping the beans was my idea. If the first batch fails, no one else should take the loss from me. 2 jars aren't enough. Make 4 to dry the beans, and 2 jars for the soybean milk, for Mishu to see. I'm staying because my son Dongli needs some too. Let them talk about switching trades. Let the beans speak for themselves. You said last month it's time to settle the grain payment. It's all black and white on paper. Missed grain payments and late fees, not a cent less. Was supposed to be 60 blocks. You shorted 20. How do we set the banquet? With less people, stretching for 60 will just ruin the feast at Chunmenlu. All 40 blocks were pressed fresh this morning. I won't make up the missing 20 blocks with bad ones, and I won't pocket your deposit either. Short 20, settle for 40. Next time, ask how many workers you really have first. That's fair. For today's 40 blocks, please pay as agreed. Beans delivered, payment as usual. Lady Sue taking one less order isn't shameful, but trying to fool me with bad goods is shameful. It's all clear in writing. 20 bushels owed plus late fees. If you won't admit it, I'll take these 5,000 and go. Find Li Zheng. Who hasn't owed for grain in a bad year? The Su family has a bean shop now. You're not hung up on this little bit, right? 8th of last month, 3 loads of beans money went to the Hu family. On the 10th, the money for 2 bags of salt went to shopkeeper Zhao. The 5th 10th at Chengmenlu. The beans used were from Liushan village. Which of these payments was from your grain shop? 20 bushels of grain. You think a few notes you wrote can be proof? If not, then let's go to the county office. You bring your IOU. I'll bring my account book. Whoever's dates line up, that's whose word counts. You'd really go? Aren't you wanting me to have something people can believe? The county people are more credible than you. Are the bad guys here? Let the grown-ups handle the grown-up stuff. Take your spinning top to Aunt Liu's house. Don't throw it at anyone. Will you bring me tofu pudding when you come back? Keep an eye on the chickens for me. I'll save you some worm when I'm back. Then I'll just eat half a bowl less. Whether it's less or not, talk about it when you're hungry. Go play now. Xinyan, go make a trip to the county seat. Whoever dares to dump dirty water in the house today, I'll make them clean their tongue at the county office entrance. You each say it again. No useless words. Say one more thing that matches up. The 8th day of last month. Suji-chan took 20 dough of millet. Promised to settle in 10 days. He's dragged it till today. The IOU has the G family's name on it, and it's his seal on it. I didn't go to the grain store on the 8th. Didn't ask anyone to collect grain for me either. What was collected in the house that day was Hu family's 3 generations of soybeans. Yuan Xinyan was present. Let's not talk about who reported to the store first. Who delivered the grain that day? Where was the loaded cart sent? The grain was loaded by employees in the back. The driver sent it to the G family. What's the driver's name? Zhao San delivered it to the G family. Who checked and received in person? Who accepted the goods? Maybe it was picked up by one of their family. Maybe. You're holding a contract asking for compensation and trying to tell me. Maybe too many people in the G family yard. You want to ask each one of them? Whoever took it, who moved the grain into which jar? You could say if you actually delivered 20 dough. You wouldn't just remember the G family. On the 8th, Wu family's beans arrived. Who got paid for water and filter cloth and who bought bean cake residue? Not a single grain of millet entered this yard. Stock and sales these 3 days. All make sense. Bring the outgoing orders from the grain shop on the 8th. They're at the shop. I'll get them later. It's just a small credit anyway. No need to blow this up. 20 dough plus your so-called penalty. That's not a small amount. Before noon, bring out the store records. If either driver Zhao or the checker is missing, this IOU will be considered invalid. You run faster than a millstone spins. If there really were 20 dough, what would he be afraid of? Afraid the shop people can't back up his story. Don't relax yet. If someone can bring this paper to my door, someone else behind him will talk too. Who did you send the 20 dough of millet to on the 8th? Driver Zhao San and the checker weren't sent. Where did you deliver it? Which house in G Village? Village entrance, right at the entrance. Who picked it up at the entrance? On the 8th. On the 8th, who family's donkey cart was at G Village entrance. 3 bags of soybeans were loaded on that cart. If you delivered 20 dough of millet, you'd remember which way my gate faced. I just drove the cart to the entrance. I don't know if the grain was unloaded. So why did you write they received it at G's place? Zhao San can't read. Maybe someone wrote down the wrong house. Wrong house. Wrong 20 dough. Wrong penalty amount. You all keep great records at your shop. Shop has no checker for this shipment. No destination address. Driver can't just go by the G family gate. The Su family records match the incoming goods from the 8th. The shop is using this to press G's for payment. Not acceptable. Uncle Zhang, let's leave it at that. The rat who knows goods won't admit it. The shop can't use this IOU to collect here again. If you claim there's another debt, go file at the county office. Before that, if anyone blocks the door with it again, they'll be treated as troublemakers. So today's debt isn't accepted. Nor the penalty fee. Got it? The 20 dough of grain didn't grow legs and run into G's yard. I always thought your records were a pain to look at. But now that I see them, at least nothing important was missed. No one can easily sneak anything in here. Today's IOU is void. Not because you yell loud, and not because you speak for me. I only acknowledge the one missing transaction. Who got the 20 dough of grain? Someone should be able to write it down. Jiang Shuli, if you're complimenting someone, just say it. Don't sound like you're weighing grain. I'm not complimenting. I'm talking about the rules. The rules helped me today. I'll remember that. What's inside the cloth bag you brought? Samples for Chunhao restaurant. You want to take it into town? Hoping to go a step further. Your workshop isn't qualified for the county yet. I want in. So what's missing? Proof of product, tracking, guaranteed backing. I'm selling tofu, not becoming an official. If your tofu goes bad outside the gate, they'll just smash your sign. But inside the county, it's the business, customers, and even the street's reputation. Where does each tofu come from? When was it made? Who covers any problems? It must be checkable. Yesterday you found one mistake at the shop. Today you're picking on me. Jiang Shuli, you sure mind a lot. Yesterday you said one paper couldn't scam people. Today you can't follow one rule. Another tofu order in the west part of town. Last year they kept no records. When it got hot, who made it, who brought it, who paid? 3 families argued at the gate for 2 days. In the end, the tofu spoiled, and the stands broke up. I don't sell overnight goods. You didn't sell today. Doesn't mean someone won't send it for you another day. Rules aren't just to stop bad guys, but also good people. Mistakes happen when it's busy. Proofs cost money. Product records need people. Guarantees need trustworthy people. We only make 100 gin of beans. Can't write a whole room of records. Getting certificates costs money, and someone has to back you up. If you think it's too expensive, just keep selling in the village. Don't think about expanding yet. Proof, records, guarantee, all 3 have to come from the business. Go talk this over with your partners. Once this stove is built, it'll burn more wood, but saves labor. Used to run 2 pots by mistake. Now 1 pot does it all. Fewer people means someone works the stove. Big bro has grown again. Sleeves are an inch short. Still wearable. Wearing it or stretching it isn't the same. This time, keep the sleeves longer. If you grow more, I'll add more fabric. What about mine? It's dirt resistant. Perfect for you and your dusty mess. I don't always roll in dirt. That's why I spun it white. Can I pick myself? You can pick the color, but I'll do the actual spinning. You're wearing it, not me. Go to the stove first if you want. The clothes can wait. The stove's the business. The clothes are yours. If everyone waits for the future, it'll never come around. You back to tear down a wall? I'm back to settle accounts. Q Wancheng's beans sell really well. I've been buying there for half a month. Made more money than here. Then why come back? Because it's fast money over there. Prices are set with Q Wancheng's word. People are switched by his word. Today he lets me buy beans. Tomorrow he could have me replaced. I don't like running deliveries. So I started missing our old stove. Truth is, I missed myself. This money isn't to make amends. I want to manage the supply routes and purchase prices in town. Who we sell the goods to. I need to have a real say in things. You go out once, come back, and want to take over half of Liufang. It's not what I want, it's what I can do. If you keep getting good deals, and quietly bring the cart to the door, write down exactly how much higher the purchase price is. Tell the folks inside first what goods you accepted, whose hands can handle it, and whose can't. Lay it all out first. If you won't give me a spot, I'll just take my money and leave. And keep working for Qiu Wancheng. Call everyone together first. If the money doesn't come in, how do you give out spots? It's not up to me alone to accept it. Getting a medical certificate costs money. Keep a record of offerings. Need a guarantor. Someone has to be willing to put their name down. We don't even know if doing business in town makes money. We have to come up with the money ourselves first. My family just got by. We can't put up much. Whatever we can manage, that's what we put in. If you can't put in money, make up for it with work. If you don't want to go to town, stay in the village and keep your stall. No one eats less just because they're poor. So he brings back money and gets to run the routes? I earned this money myself. It's not a handout from Qiu Wancheng. I'm in charge of buying and selling prices for town sales. Can we take this or not? Where do the goods come from? Which families owe what goods? I need to be able to speak up. Just because you can speak up doesn't mean you decide alone. If it's not a solo decision, write it down too. So you can write rules. I've seen enough at Qiu Wancheng's place of what happens with no rules. Today he offers you high prices. Tomorrow he says your work's not worth it. You have nowhere to plead your case. No matter how fast you run, you're still someone else's runner. Fingerprint signs, being curd contracts, shared profits. Names up front. Who puts up what handles what? If something goes wrong, who's responsible? Write that at the end. Don't say anyone owes someone a meal. From now on, anyone who pays or works or has a specific job, write it all down. Liu Kao handles procurement and town sales. Wan Xiniang manages inspection and kitchen output. An Shao handles delivery, filter cloth, and daily cleanup. I'm in charge of orders, assigning tasks, and fixing mistakes. I can't read much. So even after stamping, I still worry it's unclear. That's why every rule is read aloud in front of everyone. If you don't get it, ask. Ask until you do before stamping. Stamping your finger doesn't mean you hand over your mind. Now that I can accept. First, read the rules for half-share spots. Where's the money coming from? Liu Qiao's money goes in first. Count that as his town share. Everyone else, stamp. If you can pay, pay. If not, make up with work. When we make money in town, pay it back first. Certificates and guarantees, whatever is spent gets split up later. I have one more rule. If I ever secretly bring the cart to the door again, I lose my buyer spot immediately. You're tying a rope for yourself. I'm worried you won't believe me. And worry, I might think I'm the fastest again. Write it or not? Write it. My stamp doesn't mean trust. I trust what's on this paper. What I say today, I can use it to question someone tomorrow. My stamp doesn't mean I'm anyone's errand girl now. So if I really can't pay later, I can make up my share with work. Who keeps product records each time? Adults take turns. Who checks each batch leaves their name. What if a kid runs into Daniel? Haven't worked that out yet. Anyone vouching for a town entry must be on this roster. If your name's not listed at the temple tomorrow, the certificate is put on hold. Use his name to go to town. But from then on, whether this pot keeps cooking or not, it's all up to him. Vouching isn't free. If you mess up, he covers it. If you want to use his name, he'll want something back too. He wants me to bow my head first. Let him wait. By 40 hours tomorrow, if there's no guarantor, you can get around him. Then by 40 hours tomorrow, I'll find another way that doesn't need his help.